Alrighty, boys and girls, after 4 long weeks, we're finally, and I repeat, finally back to some Michael J. Fox. So now we move on to episode 7, entitled Golf. In this episode, Michael and his wife tries to have a romantic vacation, or romantic getaway or so, but Mike becomes a little bit too obsessed with his golf, all thanks to what was the term? Partially blind man or something like that? Legally blind. Legally blind man, which means he can actually see shapes and stuff like that. And he's kind of a dick. No, that's an understatement. He is a dick. I mean, he's the biggest dick you can ever see. But and everybody thinks Michael's crazy and stuff like that, and everybody thinks he's such this nice guy and stuff. He cracks jokes about his blindness and stuff like that, even to tease Michael about his disease in a way. But once Michael's wife actually sees how he is, they plot sort of a little bit of a I'm going to get you back type scheme. At the same time, after all that's going on, back at home, the kids rent out the parents' place for the weekend and try to stay at a hotel. Problem is, none of the hotels will take them. So they try and get back into their house and more shit just happens from there. And the girl from Breaking Bad who plays Michael's wife on the TV actually gets naked. And they kind of show it, kind of. This is NBC. NBC has no boundaries. They even flick off Michael J. Fox, but they block it out. And this, in the case for her, she's sitting there holding her boobies like this. Just bare. It's awesome. Okay? This episode was pretty fucking good. Okay? Even though I wanted to punch that asshole in the face. I mean, goddamn. Just wanted to punch him right in the face. And then on top of that, Michael's sister kind of has a little bit of a date with her 8-year-old nephew, or whatever, Michael's little boy. Yeah. He proves that he's just like every other guy, including me, sometimes. Yeah. If you know what I mean by date nights, you should know. Other than that, that was good stuff. Other than that, I'm giving golf a B+. Okay? We ain't done yet, people. We got 3 more of these episodes to go. 4 episodes, man. Damn. And I only missed 3 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I believe it was 3. Yeah, 3. But Michael J. Fox has 4, because, he had 2 episodes in the beginning. So, yes. Alright, I'll see you in a second. Alright, moving on to episode 8, entitled Bed Bugs. And this time, trying to make his sister grow up a little bit to try and be her own woman, which inevitably kind of fails. Against his better judgment, Michael lets his sister stay with him and Annie. And, well, that doesn't go very well. Look here, all I gotta say is, hot blonde sister, stripper pole, yoga shorts, and booty shaking. All that is awesome. At the same time, Michael's daughter plays a joke on her older brother to try and think he can get a job with this business tycoon, which forces him to go buy a suit and try to set up a meeting with him at a restaurant. But when she feels bad about the whole thing, she emails him, asks that person, tell him, oh, I'm sorry about that, but I gotta do something else, and he'll be at that other place. And against his dumbass ideas, he's gonna go out to where she said he was gonna be at to try and find a job, where she has to come clean, but he doesn't believe her still. But it all works out. Great episode. Fucking loved it, man. I didn't laugh as much, but that wasn't the point. You know what the point of this episode was? Family. Yep. At the very end of the show, everything came down to spending time with your family. And I love that shit. I don't care if it's a TV family, because you know real families are crap nowadays. So it kind of feels good to watch a family on TV for once. Something we haven't gotten since the 90s, I don't believe. Or the early 2000s, like with my wife and kids and all that stuff. I love this episode. Seriously. This is probably the third best episode, I believe, since the first and I think second episode. So I know the first episode I gave it an A+. And guess what? This one's no exception. A+ for bed bugs. Because I liked the point of the episode. It made me feel good. And that's the point when I want to watch a fucking TV show. I want to be able to laugh or feel good and have a great time watching it. And Michael J. Fox Show does that shit. Okay? So, that is all for this episode. We shall move on to episode 9. So, be back. Okay, you guys, now I'm here to review episode 9, Homecoming. And in this episode, Michael takes his son Ian, tries to take his son Ian back to college. And meanwhile, Anne is trying to organize a girls' night out. Their younger son takes a little lesson that his parents gives him, and starts getting rid of stuff they don't use, kind of in a revenge factor of them taking away his toys he didn't use. That was kind of funny. I like that part. This is another good episode. No surprise whatsoever, because it's Michael J. Fox Show. How could you hate this show? It's hilariously good. And then at other times it is extremely moving, and you love everything about it, and you love everything the show stands for. This one was back to good times. This one was back to being a comedy again, and I love it. I love it. You can't go wrong with this episode. Although, trying to teach your 8-year-old son the values of not using stuff and the values of using stuff and just trying to throw stuff away, be careful with that one, because it's going to end up just like this. Yeah. Now, I know what you're probably thinking, what does the title Homecoming got to do with the episode? Well, there was a homecoming dance. So, yeah, I guess they put it in there somewhere, so yeah. Why not? But, yeah, another great episode. Can't wait to get to the next one, which is the one from this week, so, yeah. Alright, so that is Homecoming. I will see y'all in a minute. Alright, you guys, now I'm here to review episode 10. Entitled Thanksgiving. And of course, by that title, you know the family's getting together. So Michael and his sister Lee's family comes by, mother and father. I believe that was Murphy Brown. She looks just like her. It's uncanny. But anyway, of course, Dad wants to relive old times, even though Michael has like Parkinson's disease and he's like not a young person anymore. So he drags Michael out to have some fun, and they both sneak out to go play some football and stuff like that, and they're having a good time till he finds out his dad has a heart condition. Meanwhile, Mike's daughter and his co-worker are out searching for cranberry sauce. The most needed item at all of Thanksgiving and Christmas. And guess what? They kind of come up short. And then here's the funny part. That makes the whole thing ridiculous as it is. Look. How is somebody in the store, you ask for information about cranberry sauce, going to tell you, oh, you're not supposed to buy cranberry sauce for Thanksgiving? What? What? That's like the most wanted item for Thanksgiving. Okay, I can sit there all day and eat cans and cans of cranberry sauce. I love me some goddamn cranberry sauce. Ain't no good thing better than that to have for Thanksgiving and Christmas than some cranberry sauce besides Marie Callender's cheesecake. Marie Callender's cheesecake. Fuck. If you guys got Marie Callender's near you guys, $35 is worth it. Go get their regular cheesecake and their chocolate cheesecake. It has chocolate chips in that shit. The crust is hard as a rock, but it's awesome. Okay? Do that. That and cranberry sauce, you're set. You get full off one slice too. But anyway, back to the show. So yes, they come across a can of cranberry sauce, of course, at a church. So yeah, you kind of guess what goes on at that part. And of course, Mike's mother, oh boy, was kind of a pain in the ass for his wife, because his wife wanted her to help fix dinner, but of course she takes over. Okay, cutting board. She takes the cutting board, tosses it aside, and goes. She travels with a cutting board. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? While that's going on, Mike's sister Lee don't like to spend time with their parents, so she tries to sneak out. That doesn't work. There's a lot of shit going on in this episode. But you know what? It gets it all done in 30 minutes, and I like how the end of every episode, they have this kind of wrap up towards the end of the show, and it makes the whole episode come to a circle, and it feels good. Okay? And again, this is another episode about family, and it's awesome. I love episodes about family. It just hits home, you know, because my family was never like this. Okay, I wish they were, but they weren't. So TV families are as close to a family as I can never get, and I'll take it. I'll take that family over no family any day. And with that in mind, I'm giving this episode, Thanksgiving, a thankful A+. So yeah, I am all caught up on Michael J. Fox. Drop your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about episodes 7 to 10 of Michael J. Fox show. Did y'all like it? Did y'all hate him? Okay, what do y'all think of the show as a whole? We're moving on to a new series. I'm not gonna say what it is until it's uploaded. So let's get started.